I'll sing for you. Okay, so I was going to ask y'all how y'all been. Y'all can all just say in the chat real quick how y'all been. Real quick, I'd be like, I'm good. I'm tired. Oh, and I got some new skincare, y'all. Oh my God. Y'all. Let me tell y'all something. One thing I don't play about is my skin, especially now, we 40. That's rather than there. But let me tell you something. The Koreans, these serums, like, hold on. Hey, you two. Hey. We're dual streaming this morning. I got the glass skin serum. Can y'all tell? Like, what? This is crazy. Like, if I just can't wait. I'm doing I want to pay attention to it all day. I want to see. Well, let me take this off because it's not doing anything. I want to see if it lasts all day. Can y'all see it? I'm not trying to be funny. Like, that's crazy. So yeah, no, this is some real. This is. So I was already glowing. Y'all know I was already glowing. But I've been wearing since putting on since Saturday. So you do your regular like cleanse, tone, and so I made a couple videos on it. So I tone with rose water. Listen to me. Rose water is that girl. Rose water is that girl for your toner. It's not too strong. It softens the skin. It's good for hydration. All the things. Right. If Stephanie was here, I feel like she would agree with me. So rose water for that. And then I put my hyaluronic serum on. Right. So that adds hydration and moisture and all the things. And then I let it sit. And I go like this. And I go like this. And I just let it sit and I get dressed. So hi Prime Swallow. We don't dry tag here, so yeah. So I do that for a while, then I go back, and then that's when I put on the next layer is the glass skin, y'all. So before I would just do hyaluronic, let it dry, and then I would come back when it was like dried enough. It would be, you could feel it like a little bit. Then I would put on my vitamin C oil and my SPF and then my moisturizer. So I know most people put their SPF on last, but my SPF is matte, is unseen from. So it doesn't give me the glow that I like and the moisturized look that I like. So I like to put that on it. Then I put my moisturizer on top of it, and I use Tatcha. So yeah, I use Tatcha Brie. And I make sure I get coupons. I be finding coupons over at the Aphora and over at the Ta'ala. You know what I'm talking about. Hey y'all, hey Alma, how you feeling today? How you feeling? Did you get something to eat? Hey teacher, I know you feeling good, Karen. I need you to drop me the products. I sure will. Yes, Karen, we are here. We're back over here in the mornings, and we're actually dual streaming right now as we speak. Nobody's over here, but that's fine. I just want YouTube to know that we're still giving y'all some love. But yeah, we had to just let things cool off over here for a second. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. But yeah, so then after you do your hyaluronics and your serums, then put your vitamin oil and then your moisturizer. Y'all, this is, look, even in this camera, and then webcams ain't all that, the ones that come with your phone. I mean, with the laptop, but like, y'all, that's all I'm gonna say. Take care of your skin. Cheers. I'm surprised my mom must be sleeping in because she would have normally been like, you make me some coffee. I'm good, in a lot of pain. Yeah, I got my burger. Oh, you got your burger. Oh, you still in pain? Oh, I'm sending you some good energy and some prayers that the pain will go away, Lord. Look at Tawanica. Y'all, Tawanica done left y'all and came over here. So what do you think is the difference? Do you feel the vibes? Can you tell like I'm looking both ways? The couple people that I know do this, they have both cameras like super close. Or obviously so just so y'all know, if anybody that wants to dual stream or stream in general, they have obviously, you put your webcam, you can attach it to this. I would have to download this software where I can log into like all the platforms. Right? I'm like, don't want to be that hardcore, but that's what people be doing. It's this young boy named Juan in New York, and that's what he does. He like triple streams. Like he's like literally logged in on all the things, the Twitch, to this, to that, to that. So I'm like, do I want to be that girl, 40-year-old streamer? You know what I'm saying? I mean, if the checks are looking good, right, Victoria? I mean, I'm just saying, cheers to us. But I just learned a lot last week. Not even just about like how to use it, but just like about yourself. You know what I mean? Like when you stick to something, like Alma went live yesterday and she was nervous, but she did it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just do it, like just to get the nerves out. And I've said it 1,000 times, the more you go live, the more comfortable you are with talking. And I've always been comfortable talking in public because I pitched and had whatever speeches and stuff like that, so I'm not shy to talk in public. But this whole concept could be kind of weird if you're not able to talk to yourself or act like you're on FaceTime. That's the best way I can describe it. Like, it's so funny because Kayla always texts me like, did I miss our FaceTime call? I'm like, I know, right? But it was weird. Like last week I kept having to itch, like after like day 3. And even like the brew crew who was coming over to the YT one would be like, it's cool over here, but like we miss our mornings over there. You know what I'm saying? We miss it over there a little bit. So I didn't really have no major theme, obviously, today. I just wanted to come back, get back in the groove. Welcome our YT family. If y'all see this, because the recap will be posted. We are actually dual streaming with our friends over on TT, our brew crew. Okay, yes. So yeah. And then today, what do we got planned today? Nothing really, because they don't have school. So now my whole like, like, why y'all still here? They wasn't get so y'all. They've been home for a while. They really wasn't like I think because they're teenagers, so they don't really bother me anymore. Like every week we'll hang out, watch a movie, play a game, paint, whatever, sing, dance, whatever, laugh. And everybody it's like we all catch the vibe. And maybe because we're all girls, because there's all girls in this house now. Maybe we all just catch the vibe and everybody just like retreats to their room or their own space for like another hour or two. You know what I mean? Like we balance our like time together. So like I really wasn't like I saw a lot of posts of people like, oh my God, hey Ashley, welcome in. Good morning. Welcome to the Brew Crew. A lot of moms are like, oh my God, these kids need to go to school. But I get it, especially if you have little kids, like they're probably annoying at some point. But yeah, I was not really tripping. And at first I was happy that they were going to have a 2-hour delay and go to school because I just felt like they need to get back in the groove. The quarter just started, all these things. But then when I really thought about it, and then Alexa 61644 had reminded me like the roads look bad up at further out in our county. And then when I went out, I realized where my youngest daughter's bus stop is, even though I wasn't going to make her, come on now. Was I really going to have my daughter sit at the bus stop and it's like 3 degrees outside? Anyways, no. But there are kids, I be feeling so bad, y'all, sometimes when I'm sitting at the bus stop and she's sitting in the car and it's like some type of weather, like either it's too really cold or it's raining and it's like some kids. But nowadays it's not like back in our day where we could go sit in a straight, like a girl, like somebody from our school who wasn't our friend, but you see every day, obviously, like you would go sit in their parents, like a parent would be like, come on. But nowadays, like kids be scared, you be scared to offer it. I have offered kids rides that live further back in our neighborhood from the bus stop, like, you need a ride to, you know what I mean? Like if it's bad weather, and I get it, some parents don't work from home. Some kids, especially by middle school, they're walking to the bus stop on their own, getting dressed and all that. So I be feeling bad. Do you use a digital camera or the computer one? Oh, so that is an excellent question. So for my vertical stuff, it's all on the phone. So my streaming is the camera that comes with the webcam. The camera that comes with my laptop is it. But I was looking into it, but I would rather they have these things, y'all. Have y'all heard of it? It's like you can put this little attachment that you would sit on here to give your camera, your factory camera, a 4K experience. But what's funny is as not that clear. Okay, let me just move this so y'all can see. As not that pretty to me as it looks here, but when it's like on my YT channel, it looks just like it looks clear, if that makes any sense. So this is how it looks. And if y'all see, it's not horrible, but it's kind of grainy in my opinion, compared to like our phones. So they have these little things that you can put on that picks up sound. And anyways, there's 100 devices. It's just, I'm a strong believer. It's like, yeah, you want the things and all the gadgets, but I like a return on investment. So until some money's coming in consistently, hey, regretless, yeah, I'm not doing all that. Yeah, I'm not doing all that. But I don't love how it looks over there. And one thing I couldn't figure out, and if there's any techie people, I couldn't figure out from the settings from my laptop how to flip the camera so I'm not looking like I'm not balanced, like I'm not mirroring myself. That's annoying because like I'm looking at myself, but I'm on the opposite. Y'all get what I'm saying? But yeah, so I don't remember what I was talking about. But the streaming, was it talking about streaming or the kids? Whatever. But I'm just saying, it's been an interesting week and a half. Very productive, very productive. Okay, applied to lots of brand stuff. I have narrowed down. I did a spreadsheet, y'all, because I wanted to break down, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. These brands we have in the budget. The brands we have in the budget. You just got to ask for it. Like, you just have to ask for it. I will say, I felt like, because I was already in conversations with some of them, came to see if there was a quality difference. Isn't it? Kayla then left and came over here to see him. It is, right? Yes, we have been very productive. Yes. Hey, Heart Vision. Yeah, these brands we have in the money. I just, so I mean, this is a tip, because we being transparent through this process, right, Lex? Thanks for the popular through the process. And I will tell you, I'm getting, it's a lot of communication. Like, people are responding. Dove did respond to me. They don't have an opportunity that fits me right now. I don't know what that means, but whatever. At least they responded, and they sent me some other options. They're open to UGC. So I'm just going to tell y'all the truth. Like, so, but the best way I can say it is, like, I think you do have to be very, like, God, what's the word? I don't even want to say different, because it ain't that much different any of us could be. But I do think, okay, this is what I was going to say. Okay, got it. I got it. Okay, so all my content girlies, anybody's thinking about it, right? Money can't be the sole motivator to why you're trying to do all this. It just can't, because it takes a second. Because I'm gonna be honest. I got laid off the week before Thanksgiving. I thought, because I said it out loud, I became a content creator. And no, I'm not an idiot. Like, I knew the money just was gonna be flying in, but I thought, because I started communicating with people in December, stuff would have been connecting the dots by January. But a lot of these brands take damn near 60 days before, like, contracts are given. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like 7 days in between of, like, communicating. There has been a few that, like, respond back and forth. Those are usually, like, smaller brands. Now, bigger brands, what I've noticed, if they respond too fast, that means they're saying no. Now, and I don't just say, okay, I'll be like, oh, thank you for responding. Then I'll be like, I also have an opportunity in this. And then I'll send my portfolio for UGC. Like, I just try to keep conversation going. You get what I'm saying? Also, yes, it's so long before hearing back. Yeah. So the other little tidbit, that's my new thing that has been working. Are y'all listening? Hold on. I got to make sure. Oops. That's what I get for touching stuff. Okay. Okay. Can we say it on here? In linked. In linked. Okay. Reverse that. That place. Let me tell y'all something. Okay. So, and y'all probably have seen this, because we all be seeing kind of similar stuff, right? Well, a girl on here was like, y'all, that's how you make a lot of your brand connections. And I don't even like that app. I don't believe in that app, but I mean, it's just never been my cup of tea. It's just way too stuffy for me and professional. Like, I'm just not a corporate girl in that way. But that's how you be getting the direct emails. Y'all, listen to somebody else and don't listen to me. I'm just saying, when we all ranking in 10K a month from deals and UG and whatever, y'all gonna be like, that girl Alicia from TikTok told me, go over there and find these emails. And that's what I did. So I got this spreadsheet that I made. Oh, I got a spreadsheet, and I just been putting all the emails and the companies and stuff like that. So it'll tell you, and then hold on, this is the added part. Take it and then copy and paste it and put it in chat, so chat can confirm. That it's an active email. Oh, and if it's a Gmail, you most of the time don't want it. It needs to be like obviously. And y'all, just another thing, because a couple people have reached out to me like, oh my God, Lisa, people reach out to me and want to send me stuff, this and the third. And I'm like, copy and paste the entire email that they sent you and give it to chat, or even Google, whoever. And I guarantee most of the time it's scammy, especially once they start saying, oh, you need to pay for shipping. Get them out of here. If you got to pay for shipping, then it's not a real gifted PR. Like, that's not a PR package. That's not how that works. PR packages are when people say, I want to send you product because I like your platform, or you are aligned with our da-da-da-da. That's all this. They just should be asking for your address. That's it. That's all. Now, I have considered, like, using like a PO box, because I'm starting to be like, why do I feel like that? All my stuff is public. Like, why do I feel weird giving my address? I don't know. But I've gone through that up and down in my life. Like, but my stuff is also public. Like it's not even that deep, girl. Ain't nobody trying to stalk you, I don't think. But anyway, so we're just in a season of being a full-time entrepreneur again in life and juggling. I still do hair. Well, not with the snow, it's been a little slow, but and then here. So, getting back to my TT Live Wednesday payouts again. Okay. All right. And then just connecting the dots with some of these brands. And the best way to stay organized, I know is probably annoying, is either if you're not a spreadsheet person like I am, definitely writing it down. And like I like to keep a track of like the day that I reach out, and then I put in my calendar to reach out to those people 2 weeks from now. Not even, nope, I switched it. I was only reaching out 2 weeks back when I first decided to be full time. Hey, Ronika. Is it Ronika or Ronica? Because we have a Ronika. And so I was doing 7 days, y'all. I don't think you can do 7 days. Hey, Chuck, if you trying to reach out to brands and keep the conversation going, I really think you have to you got to reach back out within the week. Like sorry, I was doing 10 days and I moved it to 5 to 7. And then I do a multiple things. So I'll do a DM reaching over on IG. And then I'll do an email. You just got to do a couple different things. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be discouraged. I mean, there's one girl documented that she sent 1,000 emails, DMs, whatever. And only like ended up landing like, I think 100 or like 70, something like that. And then out of that, then it's like, then you break down what the real money is. Like it's probably only like 5 that was like real money. You know what I'm saying? Everything else be like 150. And I told y'all, I don't know, I told y'all over here, my other team, I told y'all last week I was offered, y'all won't even believe this. How many, what was it to oh my God, what was it? I think it was $300 for 20 videos, something crazy. And I was like, 20 or 30. Who you think? Like, I wouldn't even suggest it to a teenager. Like, what? Like, what? Do you know how much work goes into this? Do you know how much planning? Do you want to see my Notion? The organization that goes into creating content? Are you crazy? Now, some stuff is on the fly where the spirit just moves you, but like, what? How do you know which brand and hot dog, how to reach out to them? So you just got to look into what aligns with who you are. So like look into value. So like my brand is like mom, coffee, lifestyle, like woman empowerment kind of stuff. So like I try to align with brands that align with that, that align with also, my values with the world. Okay, y'all feel my drift? Okay, if they like brown people, okay, so I reach out to brands based off that, brands that align with me. Like y'all not gonna ever see me probably like promoting, I don't know, bug spray. Well, maybe because I'm a homeowner, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like you want to pick brands that align with you, but there is no like y'all can like. I have a list where I like kind of separate a little bit. So it's like big brands like Dove, you know what I mean? Kohl's, like those are like your big ones where you got to work a little harder sometimes, because the key is most of the time those brands are reaching out to you. A lot of times, if you're reaching out to them, I know I figured it was hot dog. I mean, that was a typo. But they're reaching out to you. They're not, but I think it's good to put your name in the conversations, in the pots with those people that are, working. And half the time, y'all know who's seeing these emails. It ain't people, it's the Gen Zers who are receiving the social media inquiries and stuff like that. That's who it is. So them kids, if they go to your page and see you ain't doing a little or whatever, you're not aesthetic or whatever, they're going to treat it as such. But I think you do have to like kind of separate like big brands, like corporate level Fortune 500s, medium-sized brands to like mom and pop small brands. And then of course your ask will change, because like if you want to support, like for me, like a local coffee shop, I would probably offer more of a borrowed it like situation, or like gift me, as a PR thing, like gift me coffee, I'll make content for you and it benefits me. I have free coffee, and then it's content for me to be able to keep making content that could get the eyes of a bigger brand, of a Cafe Bustelo or Nespresso, or y'all get what I'm saying. So I don't think you should limit yourself how big or how small, but I think you have to be realistic with your reach. I do think you don't have to have 1 billion followers like to even put yourself out there in that way. But I definitely think you got to recognize like, okay, where am I at in this? How much effort are you willing to give? Because once you start putting yourself out there, hey Jerry, hey Precious, once you put yourself out there in that way, like you got to be ready, because when they start asking you for deliverables, what? Because let me tell you something, when I was doing that coffee content, I started feeling a little stressed. Okay, DJ Mike, like I started feeling a little stressed. Especially if y'all like, I no longer have a 9 to 5 to try to juggle my time, so I can do it. Like I allot my time to film content, stuff like that. But I'm telling y'all, the money is there. These brands have the money, and I'm talking about the mid brands, those mid brands. Okay. And don't be afraid to look into UGC. I don't know if everybody's familiar with that. If y'all not, I can explain it. But UGC is another great option, because it's a way to be able to make content and walk away. Like, here you go, sign my little whatever, give me my money, and I'm done. Versus making content and you have to constantly post it, and then that's when I feel like when you're doing more brand deals for yourself, you're feeling like it has to align, because it got to make sense for you. Okay, cool. Thank you for the info. I'm getting excited just thinking of me starting. No, yeah, like, and while you're where you are, I think that's a perfect time. And another thing too is have a couple different templates for different things. Like I have my template that I send out for coffee based type stuff. Then I have like my mom stuff where it's like ties in food. Hey Karen, all that kind of stuff. So they come on with the heartbeats. Yeah. So like I think having different templates for different things matters. I'm not interested. A couple random people have reached out to me about having like a Asia, and me and Lex was like, no, we're not doing that. Like, I'm not even interested in that unless I'm like, yeah, no. Hey, Rooted with Kai. But I've said it 1,000 times. Like, send an email. Like, what do you have to lose? What, they gonna look at your email and be like, she's a loser. Like, she ain't. No. Like, they just might pass on you. Okay, move on. But if you're actually trying to take this serious at some point, I would say at minimum, you should be sending 10 emails a week, and that's on the. I'm sending like 10 emails almost a day, and that's emails. That's not DMs. That's not showing interest. So the other thing is sometimes people. Okay, I also have actually spoken to one of the brands that I'm like talking to. What they don't like, y'all listening to me over here on this. You know we do a streaming. They don't like when people reach out, but they're not even engaged with the brand. You get what I'm saying? So how you gonna reach out to this brand asking them for money or whatever it is you asking for, or like a collaboration? You not following them, you ain't engaged, you ain't tapped on no picture. You get what I'm saying? Like, it has to be authentic. That's what I'm saying. The brands that I reach out to are brands that I actually use. I've already made content just because I chose to. Like, Dove ain't sponsored me, but I happen to discover that amazingly smelling body wash that I'm still obsessed with. And I'm on my second bottle and I don't want it to be done. So I use other things but whatever, I made the video. So guess what? When I sent my pitch, guess what I sent them? That video. And I showed them the analytics because it's like, I already did it for free. I already did it for free. Go ahead and just send me some more or put me on the website. You don't get what I'm saying. So I think the brand's got to be aligned with you and got to be authentic, and it can't feel fake or phony. You know what I'm saying? Because then that's when your audience will know it. That's when it won't connect, because I do believe, especially here, I guess over on IG too, branded partnership content, in my opinion, and y'all can correct me if y'all have had different experience, TikTok shop content, all that. I don't feel like it's pushed out that much. It has to do amazing. Like, you have to be very like either aesthetic or super shocking in your words. Like, when you see TikTok videos that have like super high engagement, besides them having a lot of followers, it's because they either did some crazy hook, like, you know, they did something like that, because otherwise, like, that's just what happens. I have to go. Okay. I'll check in with you later. Have a good day. So I say all that to say, I hope this encourages anybody to not only just, I'm not just saying just go live, because it's so much deeper. I think, come on with the populace before you roll out. Thank you, girl. Get some rest. But I also think streaming, there's so many options, y'all, and it's fun. Like, if you have the time. And I feel like if anybody this year went into this year saying, I want to give content, like I want to quit my job or whatever y'all be saying, like, I'm telling y'all, this is what you gotta do. You gotta get organized, and you gotta treat it like a job. Like, it's so funny. My friend was saying, she was like, Alicia, you are real disciplined. But what's funny is I'm disciplined in some ways in life, but tell me go work out. Tell me go work out, okay? Now, I'll do it if it's like a group thing, but I just never been a person that could do it by myself. Like, I need other people to do Zumba or whatever it is, but that's a whole nother conversation. But my point is, I'm a disciplined person for the most part in life. Like, and if I say I'm gonna do something, I have to see it through and see it. Now, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I will pivot, okay? That's what we doing. Now, I will tell y'all, okay, let me tell y'all one more thing. Okay, before we go, where we at? Oh my God, we've been on for 58 minutes. This is perfect. Okay, we're gonna close it out with this. So, okay. So y'all know I was never rushing to start applying to like no more 9 to 5s, right? Um, and because I had things set up, I had the support of my mom, my family, my village, and all that, and things are going good here. We just waiting for the money to really like make a difference, like not just be like, pay a little something here. Okay. So I was like, okay, so y'all know with unemployment, you got to apply to a couple of jobs. So I was like, well, why don't I start applying to jobs that are aligned with like content creation, which they actually do exist. Hey, Danny, good morning. Welcome in. We made a butter pecan coffee today. Jerry, what was that? Thank you. Oh, Jerry, thank you. Cheers, Danny. Good morning. We made a butter pecan toffee. Yes, Jerry, we still haven't got a new espresso machine because I still can't make up my mind. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate you. I haven't seen, well, I took a pause over here, but I'm telling you, Jerry, it's a vibe over there. I feel like you're like, when you start talking about like self-care and like, what you want to say, your win for a day. I would love to see you in a setting like this, like the vertical, like podcast, like Zoom vibes. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just think it's nice to have like different platforms to be able to offer different things to your audience, because your TikTok audience ain't gonna be this audience per se. Yes, the play button. See, that's so funny how we all know that. Yes, the play button plays. I just think if you want to have deeper conversations, I just feel like here people are in and out. It's like moving on. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool because that's what we're used to over here. But I think if you ever wanted to relax more, I think this would be a nice vibe for you in the evening or something like that. Yes, my goal is to expand. Yes. Hey, Danny. Good morning. Thanks for sharing me out, girl. Hey, Roro. Roro's in the building. I feel like I ain't used none of my things. Now, one things that the play button place doesn't have that we have here is sound effects, fun. It's just not that fun, okay? On my end as a host, like just the screen is just more boring over there. But that's why I say, but it is a good place because it's not as distracting to be able to have like deeper conversations. And I feel like sometimes like I know people want like, because I'm fun and I ain't been on here in a while, so I'm excited to be here. I feel like I'm like just babbling today because I miss y'all. I miss y'all. I just downloaded Final Cut Pro to level up. Okay. Hey. I have that app and I still haven't messed with it. But I literally I think it's beneficial because you just never know what somebody may need from you one day. You know what I mean? I don't know. And to be able to offer options, I think is cool, especially because I know most of us like actually enjoy doing this. So with all of that said, hope everybody has a wonderful Monday. We made it to Monday. We woke up. Amen. God is good. Check out the women in the Bible. I'm telling y'all, check out Deborah and Rebecca. Check out Deborah. Just type in, ask Chad, whoever. Say, hey, Chad, tell me about Deborah. Tell me Deborah's story. Hey, Baloo, tell me Deborah's story in the Bible. I promise y'all, or Rebecca, either one. Rebecca with a K. It's Rebecca with a K. But anyways, so that, and then I'm telling y'all, send the emails, make a list. Everybody, can we all commit to this if you're trying to do this? Karen, Danny, send 10 emails this week. 10 good emails. Have multiple templates. If you need it, just reword them. Make sure your subject line is popping. We have too many sources between IA, because I don't want to say it, and just your own brain. Like, don't get caught up in that either. Like, I utilize it by telling it exactly what I want. Like, but you're not creating my concept for me. Like, that just feels like so, like, not authentic to your creativity. And I know we've all like used it as a crutch because I be asking Chad everything. I'll be like, what we gonna do with this ice? Like, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, but like, don't not utilize these things because you think these big creators that's getting these checks and getting this stuff, you think they ain't asking them questions? Y'all better stop playing and stop trying to recreate the wheel. Just do it. Even if you're copying somebody, it's not copying, it's inspired by. As long as you're giving people credit, send emails to brands. Yes, not just send emails, but also you can do DMs over on IG. Not here. Don't do it here because don't nobody be paying these emails. These DMs no real attention, right? Okay, Danny level 3. Hey. So yeah, no, I definitely just encourage y'all to do it if you're actually trying to make some money and some moves. And don't negate like that there's three different like levels to brands. There's big brands, like I said, like a Dove, like Kohl's, like then you got your mid brands. I can't think of them, but let's say like mid level. I'm gonna just say coffee, but Nespresso is big. Cafe Bustelo, I don't know, a mid brand. Then you got like your local small brands where you might not be trying to hit them upside the head with the big bucks. Um, oh, hold on, the puzzle with them is more about like being supportive, having that trust in your community, stuff like that. But yeah, I encourage y'all to send the emails. Like, what hurt could it be? I got a le creuset from sending the email. I'm just saying, y'all. Even if it's just for PR. When I tag brands on IG, they reply back, but not on here. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, because you know why? Real quick, okay, Jerry, you know why? Do you know why? Because now they have the crutch, y'all. Talking to both, they have the crutch of knowing TikTok Shop. So they're like, I don't need to just do all of that because I know people are just going to hate me. People are just going to utilize TikTok Shop anyways. So that's the other hard part. Any brand is like super heavy here in the shop is not desperate or searching for UGC content or to be sending free products. They're just not, because they know they don't have to do all of that. So yeah, that's the catch 22. So definitely, that's why I say like I did take a very big break from IG for a long time, being consistent over there. But now that I got back over there, go to your professional dashboard over there, and it'll actually explain so much. They really stepped it up over there. And I'm gonna be honest, now that I've been giving them a little bit of attention, your girl is back popping over there a little bit. And that's why I'm engaged with my videos here. And okay, that's good, even though it's the same video. See, but a lot of times they'll respond, but like actually like offering like income is, you know what I mean? Like, you love that they give you because they like same they responded over on IG for me, but it's like, now what? You know what I mean? And that's what I mean, like with when they respond to us tagging them, when they respond and send you free PR, even after you make the free video, right, from them sending you that, then you gotta follow up with the follow-up. You have to follow the follow-up and get the free product. You know what I mean? Or get something from it. Get like some type of deal solidified for it to be worth it. Because otherwise you'll just be like, I think it's cool when people show their videos with like, oh, these PR boxes. But it's like, yeah, but you got free product, which allows you to be able to make a bunch of content. Okay, that's a benefit. This content that has this brand in it is getting all this engagement, all these analytics. And then what? That's all this promotion for that brand, right? So then it's like, okay, you make one or two videos, and then it's like, hey, following up, Nespresso, that, I appreciate the product that was sent to me. I love it, blah, blah, blah. You always start with a positive, then you go straight into like, this is what I can offer. And then you send the video and the analytics and this, that, and the third. So that's what I'm saying. That has worked. I can guarantee you it has worked. Yeah, and just knowing our value, because people are getting money. They're getting money. The money is there. The money is there. All right, that's my TED talk for the day. Yeah. And y'all, I'm only at 26. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Something ain't right with my phone. Something ain't right. Ever since I did the update. Okay, so we're going to get back to here in the mornings at 9:10ish. Today we did 10 because life was like and I'm gonna experiment tonight, since there's no school, no activities tonight. We're gonna experiment with YT tonight at 7. If y'all are bored, and we're just gonna see what it's like over there at night. Okay, I've tried it at night, on my phone, but I never tried it this way. Whatever, we're gonna try it out over there at night. So we'll see. But anyways, everybody have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Cheers! If you haven't already, post something today, right now. You should be posting at least 2 or 3 times a day if you actually want to do this for real. For real, that's it. Yes, live over there tonight at 7. I just made that up just now. Matter of fact, let me write it down that I even said it, okay? I don't even know what I'm gonna talk about, but whatever. Yeah, I just want them to know I'm consistent over there. And also, I gained like 40, 50 new subscribers from going live over there. That's the other thing. It works. It works hard. All right, Danny. Okay. Cheers, everybody. Have a wonderful Monday. Thank y'all. Hey, hi. Sorry, I forgot I was over here. We are going to end our stream. Thanks for joining our first morning dual stream. What wasn't our first, but I totally forgot I was still on camera. That is hilarious. But thanks for joining us. You got probably half of the chat. We were on for about an hour or so. But thank you for joining us. Okay, bye.